Hello everyone, welcome back. Just thought I'd do another quick one about the World Eaters because they're so freaking cool. So what I wanted to do today was give you a quick quick insight into what army style I play when I'm talking about the World Eaters. So I bought them back in August of 2025, and they've been so fun to play on the tabletop. They're fast moving, they're heavy hitting, their shooting's dreadful, but anyway, they're really fun. So I just thought I'd give you. I've got basically one of everything that I've got in my army here in front of me right now. I just thought I'd start and show you what each of the units do and what their job role is on the field, or at least from my experience. Like I've only been playing this year, so I'm not a genius. I've never done a tournament. I just play for a laugh. So if I say something that's factually incorrect about how it's actually supposed to work, please say in the comments or whatever. I just wanted to give you how I've experienced it. Obviously, we can only learn. It's skirmish. It's not tournament. It's just whatever. So first guy, I wanted to show you. We spoke about this in the last video, and that'll be this guy, who's got some paint on him now. So this guy is like the leader. He's only got the skin painted on him. This guy's the leader. Let's let that focus. The leader of the Jackal squad. So Jackals are in a squad of 5. They're kind of just cultists, like at least as far as I know, just like humans that are mental. They have a cool ability where they can sticky an objective, so it means they don't have to stand on it forever to count. They touch it, and the moment they touch it, it's yours for the rest of the game until the enemy touch it. So you can stick it and then walk away. So they're pretty good at that, and that's kind of it. They're not going to stand up against any other main unit in the game. Like my friends have Custodes, Necrons, Space Marines, Imperial Guard. They are similar data sheet, I think, to Imperial Guardsmen. They're pretty weak. Their movement's pretty good, but then all World Eaters movement is pretty good. These guys can move 7 inches, so it's pretty good. Yeah, so that's them. They're good. I take 2 squads of 10 of these, again, to help with the stickies. I tend to have 1 squad of 10 on my home objective, so that stickies instantly. You don't score it in the first round, but it means that it's secured for the second battle round. Oh, excuse me. So great unit to have. I think they're about. I think they're 65 points or something in the game for a squad of 10, so not bad. Moving on from them, you've got your main battle line unit, which for the World Eaters are Berserkers. Just normal Khorne Berserkers. This guy's a work in progress. He's not done. You saw the guy that was done in the last video, I think. So these guys could be taken in a squad of 10 or a squad of 20. For the 20, you just double the points of a normal squad. Now, I think their normal squad are 100. I want to say 180 points. They're quite a lot for a squad of 10. I believe my normal intercessors for my Ultramarines are 150. I think for 10. So they're pretty expensive. Their shooting ability is not very good, but they are very fast. They have, I believe it's I want to say a 10-inch movement, but it might be, yeah, I want to say it'll be 8 or 10, which is pretty good. They're fast to get up the board, and they hit like a truck in melee combat. They have so many attacks in melee combat. A squad of 20 have they have at most, I think, 80 attacks. Squad of 20. So that the 80 dice rolling to see if you're going to hit and wound is mental. Now, one of the best things about World Eaters is that they're so fast, and getting them up the field quicker than they can already get up the field is great. So for I said I had a squad of 20 and a squad of 10. For the squad of 10, they go in a mostly unpainted Rhino, a Chaos Rhino. So this is a transport which ignore the Death Guard symbol on the front. I put that there before I knew what Death Guard was. I just liked the symbol. I've also sort of kit bashed this one to leave the top open because I want to do some funky stuff. It's similar to my kit bash for my Death Guard Rhino, which 2 seconds. Hello. So my kit bash for my Death Guard Rhino, I bought some green stuff putty, and come on, here we go. So, and I've made like tentacles and tendrils wrapped around just out of the putty, uh, and then and the back as well. There, where is it? Here. So it's pretty awesome and disgusting and nurgly, which is great. Absolutely love it. So I want to do something similar with the World Eaters one. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I think I might try and do like I don't know, a guy in the back holding a big skull or something. I don't know, but I haven't really decided that yet. But this has um, uh, a movement of 12 inches. So the idea is that you'd have them in there, you'd move 12 inches. There's a stratagem that allows you to charge um, afterwards. So you would move 12, get out, and you have to be within 3 inches of the vehicle to get out. So that's effectively a 15-inch movement, and then you could charge straight after. I don't believe you can shoot, but you wouldn't want to anyway. So that power projection, getting them up the board really quick, is great. So those Khorne berserkers that go in the Rhino we spoke about, they're like the skirmishing anti-infantry kind of thing. If you have enough of them, obviously you can threaten anything, but that's the idea. Now for the anti-vehicle, I have these guys who are these guys are my 8 bound. This guy is an actual 8 bound. He's not an exalted 8 bound. However, I play them as exalted 8 bound. They are anti-vehicle. They're pretty tough to kill, but they do a lot of damage to vehicles. Especially when taken, you could take them in a squad of 3 or a squad of 6. I've had them in 2 squads of 3. One of the squads being led by this guy who needs a bit of a paint update. This guy is, yeah, he definitely needs a paint update. He's got this guy is the Slaughterbound. He is their new character for World Eaters. I'm just trying to get it to focus properly. It's kind of trying to focus on the weapons, I think, rather than his head. Yeah, so this guy's the Slaughterbound. He's pretty good as well against vehicles. He's pretty tough. Sometimes you need a scary, tough bit of well, I guess infantry, a scary, tough character unit moving up the board as well. So I chose from the combat patrol that we spoke about in the last video. I've got the Demon Prince of Khorne. Yeah, Demon Prince of Khorne. Again, who needs a bit of a paint upgrade. I painted this guy before I found my new Fandangle fleshy coloured paints that I've got now, so he needs an update. Now, no World Eaters list would be complete without their leader. Now, this is one of the models I have that I am most proud of, and I hope it looks good on camera, because it doesn't do it justice on camera. So what I use as my big scary centerpiece, who is absolutely devastating. This guy I'm about to show you has killed an Imperial Knight. So Imperial Knights look similar to this, but a different color. This is a Chaos Knight, but it's these guys. These guys, for a size comparison, by the way, here they are next to a Khorne berserker. Yeah. So the guy I'm about to show you killed an Imperial Knight, not Chaos Knight, in one melee attack. Oh well, one melee sequence. It was 8 attacks, I think, if I remember rightly. But it was one melee phase or fight phase, and it is the Demon Primarch himself, Angron. So this guy is the leader of the World Eaters. He used to be somewhat human. and now he is pledged to Khorne as a demon. Uh, this guy is absolutely terrifying on the field to most people who don't know how to take him down, um, especially when he has the deep strike keyword. I think he has. He must do because I use him in that unless I've been bullshitting the whole time. And you bring him on, you know, turn 2 onwards. And he could come in anywhere as long as it's 9 inches away from an enemy model. He is, yeah, terrifying. This guy has had an update of paint recently. I've done all the red again to make it look a bit better and a bit more standoutish. Um, but that's what I play for World Eaters, and it's just shy of 2k points. Yeah, just shy of 2k because I got an enhancement, but that takes me over 2k, which is frustrating. But yeah, it's just under 2k. I have another 2 characters which are still up on my shelf, but they look dreadful, so I don't want to put them in front of the camera for you guys because they suck. Their paint sucks. They're good on the board though. They're good on the board. But yeah, Angron is by far my favourite model. And for a size comparison, let's do that Berserker again. There he is. He's huge. And then size comparison for the Chaos Knight. There we go. They're big boys. They're big boys. Now I think overall, I don't know how much I don't know how much I spent on World Eaters. Probably about 350 quid, something like that. I mean, Angron I think was 80, so this guy on his own was 80. So yeah, pretty expensive. But that's my list of World Eaters. My experience of World Eaters on the field. They're so fun to play. Like you pretty much discard the shooting phase, which it makes the game so much simpler. But it is very, or at least in my experience, people who play World Eaters more could tell me otherwise. But it's very much high risk, high reward, in my opinion. Like, you want to get down there and you want to just tie them up in melee, and you will probably win against most things. I've played against Custodes a couple of times, or maybe 3 times, and I've lost one of them, I think. Um, yeah, and again, that's just it's unlucky in it. But yeah, they play really well and they look great. Like when you get that color scheme right, um, which I will do a separate little story on about how I got this guy to be looking like this, because this is the good one, along with some of the berserkers. Um, yeah, it's fantastic. They just play really fun. Like just run at the enemy, charge into them, do a shitload of attacks, and then hope you wipe them out, and then rinse and repeat. It's so fun. If you're looking for like the charge and fight phase were my favorite part of the game. So starting the game with Space Marines, where I didn't really want them to do a lot of charging because I don't really have a lot of melee units, or a lot of fighting. It was pretty boring. So yeah, having them, if you like that phase and you want something to just run and have loads of fun on the board, do it. Like, do it. Just run at the enemy. So fun. I would really, really recommend them. Uh, they're not my favourite army, I would say, to play. Um, they might be coming up soon as the more I play them, but they're very fun. So yeah, if you've got any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Hopefully, if you are feeling a bit uh, like skeptical about whether you'd like them, if you really like the charge and fight phase and you like the way they look, just do it. It's so fun. You barely have to worry about shooting. You could try shooting, but it's not great. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you have any questions, let me know. And the next video will probably be about how I painted them. So yeah, thank you so much.